crafters, thanks for dropping in to Guys Craft 2. My name is John, and I had actually thought this week I might spend some time trying to do some projects because it does seem like we're constantly posting, but what we're posting about are either things that have happened in the past or shopping sprees and that. So trying to get into doing some more crafting, or at least letting you all kind of follow along on our journey as we learn and navigate this quilting world and some of the other things. That said, this week I am lucky I live in a community that has a lot of clubs and activities, and one of the clubs that I belong to is a quilting club. And the women that are part of that quilting club are just so dynamic, just amazing, and always, always so helpful. And so they've really been great about accepting me in, helping me learn, helping me understand, navigate, do some things. This week, they actually have a club or a camp that meets the last Thursday and Friday of every month. And this month, I was actually fortunate enough to be able to go to that camp. So I was able to get a spot, and that's coming up this Thursday. So instead of letting you all kind of follow along on the journey, instead, what I get to do is pull together some projects to take to work on at the camp this week. So one of the things that I had started working on is this black and silver, and I don't even know how to describe the red in here because it's more like a fire engine red, but it just has so much sparkle and zeal to it. It's one of the things that we had bought from a local quilt shop during their birthday celebration. I've managed to take the panel, put two borders on. So I put this border, this red border on. Hopefully you can see what I'm pointing to. And then a 1-inch black border around it. I've got two more borders to go on this. So instead of finishing this today, I'm actually getting things packed up so I can take that to be one of the projects. Because also what I learned is while the camp is from 8 to 8, so 8 in the morning till 8 at night, so while we all bring projects, we all bring our sewing machines, we do all that, we also play some games, we have lunch, we have snacks, we have some social time. So apparently it's we may not always have enough time to finish bigger projects. So I'm taking this panel because it's something I'm really happy with so far the way it's turning out. I've got it about half done. I'll be able to at least get the top finished during the camp, and then I can get it on my Handy Quilter Sweet 16 hopefully next week, start quilting that out and get the binding done so we can get that up on our website in time for Christmas and that. And then the other one that I brought, since I'm already so far along with that, I had bought this about 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, at another local craft quilt shop. I love this new Halloween owl. There's just something that appeals to me about that. This is actually called Halloween. Isn't that cute? Halloween. And it's by Moda. But I don't know. I think it's because I consider myself an 80s kid, but I remember, my young days were actually in the 70s. And I remember my mom growing up having not necessarily a fascination with owls, but it seemed like in that 70s time frame, there was a lot of things being done with owls. And I just remember having different owls all over the house. Curtis and I have talked before. We're very mid-century folks. We like the 50s, 60s. This is not quite mid-century, but it does bring back a lot of childhood memories. So this panel, by the way, is absolutely huge. I don't know. I really have to say, I wonder what Moda was thinking when they came out with that panel. And I'm off camera for a second, but hopefully you can still hear me. But this panel itself measures 45 by 36. So 36 by 45 is the overall size of just the panel. That's before you do anything to it. One of the things that I'm doing, we bought the fabric to match, so I'm putting on a 2.5-inch border, which will end up being about 2-inch by the time I do the 1/4-inch seam allowance all the way around it. This orange matches in. It actually is the companion fabric for this, so I'm putting an orange border around that. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm really hung up on these 1-inch black borders, so that'll be the next thing. So next to this orange will be that 1-inch black border. And then next to that is the other companion piece, which is just the owl with the black stars, and it's sitting on its broom in the opposite color. So this has got the yellow moon and the orange breast of the owl in that. So this is the second project I'm taking to work on. I have a feeling that I'll be doing good to get both of these done over the next 2 days at the camp, but excited to get this done just to see what this looks like, and then get this over on the Sweet 16, get it quilted out as well. I'm not sure if this will end up more as a lap quilt or if somebody may purchase it to actually have as a wall hanging. We'll see, but I really do like these muted, this vivid black, but then the muted orange and almost a mauve and that green. I just love the colors in this. It's just so drastically different than anything else from that's out there for Halloween right now. So that's the next project. So hopefully this week I'll get both of these knocked out, have the tops at least ready so I can start sitting down and doing some sit-down free motion on the HQ Sweet 16. The other thing is this week, one of my favorite quilt stores locally is having what they call Christmas in July, and it is a huge sale Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's when I'm actually purchasing my new machine. I've waited for about 6 weeks, 7 weeks to get my next machine, and I purposely have waited for the Christmas in July sale. That shop has been so good to me in a lot of different ways, but they always run some amazing sales. And actually what is funny is it was exactly this time last year when I bought my first machine, when I bought my first patterns, when I bought some of the first fabrics in that, and it was when this store actually was having Christmas in July. So kind of reminiscent. So coming up is my 1-year anniversary, if you want to look at it that way. So didn't mean to rattle on. Hope that you enjoyed or at least understand some of the things that we've got going on right now. Next week, I hope to do an unboxing of our new machine and maybe some other things, and show you at least that I got these 2 projects hopefully completed, and maybe start doing some follow along that we can talk and you can see me actually start sitting down at the machine and doing some things. But again, my name is John. You've hit Guys Craft 2. That's the name of our channel. We appreciate all the likes. Please hit the subscribe button if you like what we're doing, understand what we're doing. Thumbs up for the video that you like this one. We try to respond to all and every comment below. That really has meant a lot to us. We've gotten some really good ideas from you all, because you all got so much experience in that for us to learn. We are so new into this journey, and it's just amazing how receptive, open people are to sharing ideas and thoughts in that. And that really means a lot. So if you would, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, happy crafting.